Hello, hello, it's Wild once again with the more the same, doing some art. However, today is Remembrance Day where I live, so at 11 o'clock I will be taking a few minutes of silence, 2 minutes of silence, as it is a tradition over here in Canada. And I thought, given the fact that I do have something happening at 11 o'clock, I would probably be doing that. So if you hear me say nothing for about 2 minutes and not respond to anything and basically mute the entirety of the stream, that's because I decided to do the silence for about 2 minutes. It's a tradition in Canada and some parts of the Commonwealth in which basically we stand vigil for the fallen, and it's a sort of a somber moment. But apart from that, we'll just be having a regular scheduled stream as usual. I know that not everybody practices it because it's very much a Commonwealth thing, but it's something we do over here. But it's going alright. I'm doing fine. I'm doing my art. I'm doing my drawing. I'm doing my best. You can see here that you can see here in the background that I'm kind of blocking it. Let me move out of the way. Out of the way. We have the sort of stuff I've been working on so far. Generally, I like to start by doing the classroom, but because we kind of are gonna be cut off halfway and then we'll stop our timing, we're just gonna do practice sketching, which is just to do some, just to basically loosen up to the best of our abilities. And we are just gonna draw what I seem to always fall into, which is drawing some circles and cubes. Just trying to draw these circles that look okay and don't look terrible, but I don't know. This is some point. This looks like a nose. This guy's a nose. So me, I'm a nose man. I got a big mustache. I don't know. But yeah, that's basically what I am. I'm glad to hear. Oh, glad to hear you're doing all right there. You chucked something at me. What is that? Is that for the idiot box? What have I done to you? Is it because I didn't draw a box? I drew a circle. You're like, aha, I'm mad. Draw me a box. I'm like, okay, well, I'll draw you a box. Here's your box. Have a box wife to go with you. This is your box wife. I like chucking things. There's your boxes. You're happily married together. You chucked more of them? Okay, you want box children? Alright, you want box children. Okay, here you go. There's your box children. This is what you came for. You came to just see these boxes. The box family is coming together. It sure is. Okay. Then I don't know. Quick representation of me, I guess. Can't really draw myself very well, but it certainly is a representation. So I should draw my beret. Then we gotta do a thumbs up. There you go. My thumbs up. Art. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Who else we got? We got Will. Will, you take me. I take you as a. I don't know. I think I'll do This is just a stick figure. This is not even a person. This is the person who's been burned alive. I'm on fire. I got turned to a stickman. Hey, many people I know are good stickmen, hey? And then there's DF. God, let me ruin DF's design completely. So it goes like that. And then you have a ponytail generally. I feel like that looks also like Soapy, but maybe it's just that I don't have fresh in my mind. There you go. You gotta put your markings. And I think it was also a show, so there's a squirrel. Alright, put a show. Squirrels, I'm a little... I was gonna say I'm a little better at squirrels, but that doesn't look good at all already. Squirrel. There you go. We got Will on fire. BF. A very weird squirrel. Me. And Idiot Box's family. There you go. We got everybody. Yeah, that's going to be that anyway. So that's I don't know. I just basically trying to do representation drawing or imagination drawing, which is kind of can be hit or miss. That's it. I'm putting you in a box. We gotta put the hose on you. We'll turn you off. We'll stop being a stickman in a second. But as the 11th hour hits, I'm going to mute the stream. So see you all in 2 minutes as I take a moment of silence. And I'm back. So, sorry there, Zoe. You caught us in between the moment, the 2 minutes of silence for Remembrance Day or Memorial Day or whatever you want to call it, which happens on the 11th hour on the local time that you're at. In this case, I'm in the Eastern time, so that's when I take it. Now, we're going to go back to doing some art now that we can put these sketches behind us. I'm not going to erase them. That's not something I should do. But let's go actually do our sketching that we need to do for the day. So let's just save this as a bunch of doodles. Because that's what they are. They're just random doodles. Random doodle. Well, I couldn't even spell random right. Random. Couldn't spell random again. Random doodle. Alright, so the first thing we always like to do is start up the mini capture. And we'll go to this page called Line of Action, which is something that Ambi had recommended me a while back. A while back being, I don't know, like 4 days? 5 days? Feels like a while back now. And we will do our usual exercises to get a little better at the drawing of lines, drawing of shapes, drawing of things that matter, I guess. But to make it look a little more appealing, I don't actually want to do that. Actually, I don't want to do that either. Let's add our veil layer. Add a pattern, and let's make it paper, so it makes it look like a canvas. This is mostly unnecessary, but I guess it makes it look more professional, which I am not. I'm not professional at all. And then we will unlock this layer, take a yellow coloration, and paint it a bit. Paint bucket, paint bucket, paint bucket. Fine. There we go. Now we can lock these two layers, and above it we'll be drawing our sketches. I still think we should do the shapes. I think shapes is still good. Something to learn, to practice. Last time we did basic shapes. So last time we did objects. And it could be single or multiple. Now we'll just do either. I'm fine with practicing with either. This will take about 30 minutes as we go through the process. And if shapes, then negative space. What, you say that we should go directly into negative shapes rather than just doing sketching? But teacher, I wanted to do shapes. Enjoy your lurk there, Will. Okay, well if so, then I have to change my... I have to change my drawing utensil. Whoops, I accidentally painted on it. This is the one to use, right? That's fine, I guess. We also don't have... We disable the control or the undo button, but I still have it on my keyboard. Quick shape, quick shape. Okay. It does mean that I have to have a lot more space though, so I'm gonna have to make 10 of these. It's very easy to go through them and run out of space in each of these canvases. Then we'll have 5 more for the 1 minute, and then we'll keep going from there. Alright. If you're ready to see me go on a journey, here we go. We're gonna draw. Is it gonna be great? No clue. Is it gonna be terrible? No clue. Is it gonna be anything? We don't know. Let's go. Okay. Shape. 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 My stream is just saying shape multiple times over and over until the shapes get produced. Sure, I guess. We go to the next one. Shape. Shape. This should have been a point. But 30 seconds, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Next one. We got line, goes, straight, down. Go down, circle, cube. Okay, what am I doing in a bread basket? I don't know. Guess I'm going like this. Going down, going up. Taking a curve, taking another curve, going down. The basket hits me, then it hits me in the face. I'm gonna go around the corner to not get hit more in the face. It's like I did not have space for the cloth, so I'll go up, go up, go up, go up. Yeah, sure. Okay, we got triangle, triangle, then the block, the circle. Circle that kind of gets stopped here by the triangle. Goes down. Goes here. Goes here. Comes here. Semicircle. We got triangle, triangle. Then just literally go down as a stick. Then a little bit of line, a little bit of line, a little bit of line. A bit curved. It's a bit curved. Next one. This one's kind of hard to do in about a minute though. Circle. It's because it has a lot of shapes, I guess. No wait, that line can't exist. That line can't exist either. Whoops. I got the same shape but a different angle. Circle. Sure. Sure. Circle. Go down. Go here. Get cut. Already? I'm out of time. Okay. I feel like that one you really can't do it under that amount of time. This one should be doable. Only a tiny triangle. Kind of way has an angle weirdly enough. There's our nebulous shaped. Good, we have space for this one. Circle, bit of a curve down, bit of a spot down, down, then square, go down. Oh, I don't have time to repeat it. Quickly. Those are 30-second shapes. Do a bunch of this for the next one. Those are our minute shapes. Can't do. I want to undo, but that's something I'm going to have to erase manually. Try fixing this. And I feel like sometimes fixing this makes it look more inaccurate. Oh, this is not correct. This is not correct. Sure. We can do it here, I guess. Circle. Go circle. Then goes square. Goes all the way down. That's not right. That's not right at all. It does have a bit of an angle upwards, but it's not that big. Go up. Go down. Do the shape. Go up again. Turn into a circle. Go up. Hit head. Block comes out of nowhere. Sure. Next shape, please. Show me what you got. Oh my god, okay, never mind. Don't show me this crap. Don't show me this. Okay, then stops and it has to do another line. Square goes down, has another, goes inwards, goes in, goes out, goes down, goes in, and straight, up, circular. And then somehow this next here. Guess I forgot this line. Bam. There's my attempt to do this shape, I guess. To the next one. Now we got 3 different shapes. I think I did this one already, didn't I? I think I did it under 30 seconds then. We got a cube. Goes up. Actually, a lot less up than that. Then I run the space for this tiny shape, so I'm making it very small. Still only got 1 minute, so I gotta rush these. We got a square, goes up ever so slightly, and keeps going that way, down. That's the kind of same here. And I ran out of space out of this shape as well again. Oh, cannot be. My mortal enemy. Spacing. Need more time. Give me more time. Alright, now we got 5 minutes to do these 2 shapes, so we can make the layers. Alright, so now that I have time, I don't have to worry too much. I mean, I still do, but I'll be a little more gentle with my line work, less rushed. So Ambi, so here for example, I know there's a cube here, but the line doesn't let me see it. Do I basically paint it all black? Is that what you would do? Is that something I can ask my teacher about how you would do this sort of project? Right, so this line doesn't actually exist, so I need to delete this. I'm gonna get some shut-eye. Go get some sleep there, DF. Thank you for stopping by. I know it's pretty late, early, depending on where you are. Depending on what you consider. Hope you get some good rest. Have a good time. Thank you for stopping by. And you're cool. Much love. If you don't see it, you don't draw it. If I do not see it, I do not draw it. I don't understand that. So I've lost the angle. If I wanted to match this angle, I would have to follow this. And then go in, then go down. Then I guess we darken. I don't know, I could maybe kind of see that block, so maybe I'm gonna undo that because it's shading and not line work. Maybe I do draw this like so. I just can't see this shading, or I can't see that part. There you go, we shaded it a little more. Make it distinguish itself from the darkness. Go to the next layer. What is our next shape for distance, huh? What are we gonna get? Okay, we got some blocks. That. That. Back in. Down. Goes in. Out. We go up. And we cut it. Then we have a circle. Then have circle line, circle line, and then semicircle. Try to fix that. You can also move the layer back. Move the layer to the side. We'll have more space. And here, I want to go up. Start doing a circle or an egg, I guess. Let's stop. Then go down. Again, we may need to move it a little more. Then we have a tiny little bit of a lip. And we draw like that. Now we're gonna clean this up. Clean up that line. Let's glue the circle ends there. We need to make this a little smaller. Shape. Then this shape. Ball can be circled. And these lines, that's fine. I think this is too much. Then a tiny little gap here. I don't know how to draw this gap, so maybe I'll just put it like that, then erase it. Clean this line. Clean that top too. Now we'll do some gray. So the shapes pop out a little more. And we're done with that one. Let's move to the last one. Okay, well, got some strange shapes, I guess, to some degree. So start by doing the bottom of this. That might be too wide. This is how it would be, but I need to then fix that. It needs to be fixed. The line work is not great. We must remove this element over here to then draw this protruding shape. In this case, it's the reverse because it's so thin. Maybe I do have to zoom in here. Maybe I also have to change the brush size because it is Super tiny. So what I'm gonna do is draw this black, and then we'll make the 2 lines of white. Oh, this is supposed to connect with this. So we must erase that. Be gone, shape. You're not wanted anymore. Maybe what I should do is start with this line. Then go here. When. Then go. Then curves in. Then we erase. Then we darken this area. And then we erase. Okay. We got that. Next we have to draw sort of line work here. Goes back up. All this is black. We draw a line on the opposite side. Gets cut. Goes back up here. There's a tiny little bit of a triangle here. Also a tiny bit of a triangle here. I feel like this is too big of a triangle for this shape. I think this line is incorrect. If I just erase this again. Let me erase it. Let me do it one more time. Have the line. Line goes down. Then goes down, gets cut off here, comes around. Line comes out, gets cut off, comes back up. Then there's a little triangle. Goes down. Down. Goes up. then there's nothing more. Then this kind of goes in a long loop, which I do not have the... actually, maybe I do have the time to draw it properly. Draw... in... then... goes down. Oh. I see my problem. This is not proper. But I cannot fix it. Not with the time I have without deleting everything. So we're just going to do a little forgery. And this goes down. Little somersault. Round, little around, goes up, then turns all the way in. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Start filling in the black space. Black space, black space. Oh, I just drew over my white space. That's not good. And we'll highlight the black space we already have. I'm out of time, but I can finish this. Kind of lost a bit of its shape when I highlighted it even more though. Just became a little more messy. Don't know if I like it. But that's that one. Alright, black shapes are done. Now, let's do animals or figures. I haven't done figures before though. Draw some more layers because we're gonna need them. We're otherwise gonna run out of space. Wait. One class more for figures. For figure drawing. Alright. Do you have any other suggestions there, Ambi? What I should focus on? Oh wait. I didn't put my tablet up. I've been drawing freehand. Oh no! Can I draw hands? Is that something okay? Because basically they're generic shapes. Instead of doing a class, can I just let me just I want to I want to not do a class and just do a single picture, I guess. Give me 60 seconds of hand and see how much I can screw this up. Okay, well, I thought that you were gonna give me a hand, not a person, but I'll do my best. Wait, I'm not in the right tool either. Let me take it back. Just want a single hand. Well, that's feet. I want a hand. Give me a single hand. Okay, fine. Biggest issue for me is that I think hands are very much a series of lines. Not curves. Then I draw the apple. I guess I probably should have drawn the apple first. Anyway, that's the best I could do in a second, or in a minute for a hand anyway. My hand. Put that at the bottom there. Animal is fine since I would do the same at the same time, and then you would see what I do, and you might do something similar with the figures. Alright. I'm ready to do hands. I'm ready to throw hands. I'm gonna change my little... I'm gonna use the... What's the name of this thing called? The basic lanes water wet pattern. Is, I guess, watercolor more than anything. And I'm gonna make it... 100 pixels. It's gonna be 100 pixel. Not changing that. It's gonna be like that, and then we'll go through it. Not gonna change anything here. I'm gonna do class mode, and I'm gonna start. Probably make a few more of these, right? If you're ready to do it with me, MB, let me know. Otherwise, I'll start in about a minute. So I'll take a second to stretch. Oh. Gotta stretch my hands. Stretch them out. Stretch them out real good. Wow. Okay. We got our canvas. Is it animals? I'll show you what I do when figure lives. And sure, you're ready. Okay, well. We're gonna draw animals. It's class mode animals. All settings default. I guess that includes show only live animals. So draw any class mode, and we're good to go. 30 minutes. Go. I'll use real paper because I don't monitor this. Fair enough. Cat. We got cat. Right, we don't have time to care too much about the details. And we go down, then we go a little paw here. Go around, we don't have time. We ran out of time. Next one. The reverse cat. Cat, what happened to you? Why are you reversed? You see his paw. That. I don't know what he's holding on to. Maybe a tail of a A rat. Rat tail. Have enough time to do the face, but alright. Got a dog's backside. That tail is a little screwed, but okay. Well, I don't have time for this. Legs. Well, I guess that's where I'm ending that one. Peacock. I think. Looks like a peacock. Little crest. Goes this. Goes very majestic. Go the other side. Goes up. Then majestically follows. Don't really have time to draw the details of that peacock though. It's a horse. It's a very hairy horse. Maybe it's a pony. Pony goes up, goes around, does a little thing here. Good, pregnant, or has a big arching belly. Fine, I didn't have time for that either. I guess I'm not drawing animals. I'm drawing the representation of what animals are supposed to look like. Okay. This is some lazy cat. Got an arm. Got a tail. No, I don't have time. Fine. That's a bee! Oh my god. Bee. Bee. Kinda hairy. And your body goes down. That's another horse, because you know, horses, famously easy to draw. You're just gonna draw in front of that line, I don't care. New shape, please. Giraffe. I love me giraffe. Kind of like a horse. Got a big neck. Its neck is kind of shows that it's mostly earned. Got big legs. Look at those legs. Those majestic legs. Oh my god. Sure, I guess it's a monster giraffe now. It's a puppy. Go down. Go. The weird face shape I've never seen before. Leg. Down, leg, there. Leg, there. Okay, well, I guess I'm not doing the rest of that puppy. Bee. Actually, I think that's a wasp. We got a minute for this one, so we have a little more time. We'll do an oval. Do another oval. We'll do another one. Then shape, 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 shape. Got the wing. Got the wing. Got antenna, antenna. Oh, we only had one antenna. Whoops. We got a doggo with a frisbee. I gotta draw that frisbee. The nose, the eye. Whoops, I just broke his mouth. Frisbee. We got an elephant. No tusk on you, so you must be a female elephant. This is a lot thicker. We got tiny little elephant. Got a precious little trunk. Got ears. This is a male one. It has little tusks. I don't know how the rest of that shape goes. Hey, I remember this one. I've done this a few days ago. Tiger, actually lion. Like eating. Then there's the other one who has a paw here. Got a little bit. Got ear, you got ear. Doesn't look like a tiger, I'll tell you that. Certainly is a... Maybe it's a Lion King tiger, how about that? Oh my god, what is this bird? Bird, what happened to you? Not very good with these curve lines. I guess you have feet here, but I can't see it. It's a cow! It's like a stock photo of a cow, actually. Okay. Cow. Cow. Can I have a thing here? So otter number 1, otter number 2, otter number 3. It's getting taken by the backside of this. The leg may be a bit twisted, but still a leg. Promise you, still a leg. Can't see his other eye. This may not have been the best technique to draw this. One minute. 1 minute, Amby. We got 1 minute for this cow. We won't have time. "20 seconds. 20 seconds." I don't know. Make a spot where the eye was? I don't know. We got a scorpion. Sure. Wait, how did this get back up to? Should be at 100. Must have accidentally changed it at some point. Okay, let's draw this scorpion. It's got some powerful mandible. Oh. Gotta be in black. Got some powerful mandibles here. I wanted to undo that, but I have to erase it. Wait, I'm in the wrong, that's why. That's why it seems like this is too big, because I'm in the wrong item. I'm doing it with the other item. Yeah, that's much better. Now I got it. I feel like in this one I'm not drawing it, I'm drawing instead of representation of it. Because the thing about bugs is that they have very pleasing shapes to draw. Let's try to draw these last legs again. And then lines. I think its skull has like this, and its two eyes are actually over here. That's serratedness there. Some tiny hairs. Okay, here's my scorpion. And then for the final one, we got 10 minutes of drawing this elephant. It's too big for what I want. It's on level, so I need to fix it. It needs to be on the same level as the other foot. That's not the right one. It goes... Probably because it goes higher. That's why. It goes high, then it does a little turnaround. It keeps going down, then the foot hits. Then it goes back up. Then got a tiny little foot there. But actually, this is the back foot. Let's do the back of the body again. Got a little hump. Mister, your back is really curved. You may want to get that checked. Goes all the way down. Oh, the spacing between mines are not correct. So I have to have the foot here. Then this goes up. We're on the halfway mark there, mister. This is not actually curved. I chose the wrong thing again. Let me just quickly undo that because it's not the right one. And undo that because that's actually Nope, that was the wrong stupid thing again. Okay, that's the basic shape of this, I guess. Now, a little bit of timing I have. All this is so dark. Oh, and I'm done. That's it. No more time. I couldn't finish the shading. Pencils up. No more drawing. I mean, I was okay with the shape. It's when I got to the shading I started really messing up. But, oh well. That's an elephant. It's an elephant to some degree, I guess. Ba, 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 ba. Well, whoops, I lowered the opacity. Okay. Let's go from the beginning. That would have been here. The cat. My little cat. That's where it basically started going crazy. It certainly was a cat at some degree. Maybe it got lost. Find something to draw for 5 minutes? Alright. Let's draw. Let's make another layer. Okay, first let's save. This is 11 art class. Another layer. We will draw we'll draw, I don't know. Looking in through my room to see if there's anything to draw. I don't know. I'll just draw. Inspiration is not hitting for when it comes to draw. I'll just draw doodles, I guess. I'll draw people. It's not like I know how to draw people though. That is not a person. What if I draw a face? The eyes are not symmetrical already. It's my OC, can't you tell? No, not anything. Something like that. I feel like the main thing that I do is I don't draw an oval. Take your time, MB. No rush. Hopefully you find your phone or camera, whatever you're going to take your pictures with. Okay. Got it now. Uploading. All right. Let's take a look at this. Let's see what you got. Oh, is it still uploading? I don't... Where did you post it? I don't see it yet. Is it going to be in general? Almost uploaded. Oh, okay. I thought you were commenting on it already. I was like, oh, is it up? Takes ages to upload. Oh. Are you using the same thing as last time? I mean, if the images are no more than 10 megabytes, you can just start posting them on the sub or on the Discord, I guess. That face, it scares me. It's in our chair now. Okay. Take a look at these ones. Alright. Let's put this in the other one. And now we can see it. Don't get too shocked at the first technique. I mean, it's up to you to decide if you want to expose yourself. Okay, so the first one is this cat, right? So let me open it again. The cat there. Okay, so your technique was more of a Picasso line, right? Like you were basically just constantly doing some circular lines. So you're doing it. I feel like this is the Picasso style, if anything, in which you try to make shapes out of constant lines. Technique: not getting pencil off the paper once I touch it. Well, maybe a little. Ah, I see. Try never to get up those lines. Imagine the cat was hard, because most of the cat shapes are linear, unless you kind of follow it along. Then there's the upside down cat, which I can see somewhat the face, but again, you have 30 seconds, so I don't blame you. You have a lot more detail than I have when it comes to following the shapes, but maybe it's just the imagination giving it. You were able to finish your dog. I was not. This is the bird. Oh, you actually did the branch too. Your bird basically ended at one point, then you're like, alright, well, I can't go back to the bird. Wait a second. This line starts and this line ends. And there's another line end. That can't be right. Then there's the... Okay, yours doesn't look like a horse. Not gonna lie. Not that mine looks like a horse either, but yours doesn't look like a horse. It looks like a dog. This ear makes it look like a dog. But it's still much better though. More artistic. I think this is another cat. Spared drawing what I did first. I can see the cat face. I can kind of figure out that you're trying to do a tail there. Yeah. I like the cat. I like the cat face. Then there's my beetle. As I was able to do circles and shapes, I feel like my beetle... Or actually, no, this was a bee. This is a bee. But the bee itself had shapes that you couldn't quite see because they were hiding. But it did have a lot of fluff, which I did not draw. And then there's this horse. I like yours. Yours looks pretty derpy. This is a derpy horse, while mine is just basically a horse shape with a very straight, blocky legs. I'm pretty sure I had to I rushed the ending of it. I guess I can't even tell if it's a horse because you can't see it. Can't even tell it has ears or anything like that. We got got a giraffe. Giraffe has lost its horns in yours, but that's probably because it's kind of hard to double back on them. And then it's just a mess of lines. It's a giraffe in a cloak. Yours looks like... Your dog looks like it has goggles, which is pretty cute. Mine doesn't look like it's just like it gave up. It gave up trying to finish it in the 30 seconds. You would think I would have more time to do it. But I don't. I did not have enough time to finish that one. Move to your second batch. Oh, that's a very nice wasp. You even got the eye. I did not. I did not get the mandible right. But because it was a shape similar to it, I was able to do it. Oh, I think you're missing a leg. But maybe that's just because it wasn't as important. Your thorax is 1, 2, 3. Well, mine is 1, 2. Don't exactly remember if I forgot to add a shape or if you just combine two circles into it. Mine looks very cartoony. But at this point, you stop doing the Picasso, I think. This is basically you start doing normal. Getting ready for shapes. Yeah. So you definitely simplify it, I think. Is my dog... my dog is like my dog is a goat. This is not a dog. I couldn't figure out how to do the sort of shape of making it look like it's jumping. And you did balls and sticks. I like the mouth. The mouth is interesting. You basically did a triangle. You basically completely broke it down into very basic shapes. So I just basically drew what I saw. I like my elephants. My elephants were okay. There were a lot of curved lines that I was able to follow. I drew the eyes just to see a little more of it. Now this one's a little more derpy. Legs are trailing behind, but that was fine. Here's the two lionesses, I guess. They were hard because basically they overlap each other. There's not a lot of detail that you can see from them. There's not a lot of lines, so you end up just it's hard to tell a picture what it is from too far. That's why I had to do the whiskers, give him a little more detail or give him a little more idea of what it could be. Yeah, I don't know about this bird. I see your bird too. So this bird was, I don't know, you can tell this is a bird. Like if you see this, it's like, okay, that's a blob. I think you need coloration and environment to tell, which you have environment, I have none. So my bird is pudgy. My bird has a second belly. Oh, that's the same one. The cow. I think I'm proud of my cow. What do you think, Aether Ambi? Think this cow is okay? The eye, I couldn't figure out how to do the black, so I just basically erased it. I saw the eye and I'm like, I'm not sure. I was able to keep the legs somewhat stable, like the legs don't look like they're going elsewhere. This is the virtue of having 5 minutes to it. But this one looked okay, because the simplicity of the shape without having to worry. Obviously you can see that I didn't do like what you do, which is sketch on top of things, sketch on top of lines and make squares or anything like that. I just kind of draw based on the outline of things. You were too rusty. You needed more practice. If you have more time, add shapes after general scribbling. Ah, okay, so that's what you're doing. So here's my scorpion. Scorpion is, it was basically a lot of ovals. That's basically what I tried to do this scorpion. Just ovaled it up. Unfortunately, because of how the picture has the horn, sorry, the sort of the stinger is behind the leg, I couldn't get it to work well. I put the eyes as a detail. I put a little bit of coloration. I have the tail. Sorry, I have the pincer. I have the other tails. This one doesn't look too bad, but it's definitely a lot more crude in my opinion. A little cruder. And then we got the elephant. The great elephant. So I had my elephant be, I guess, thinner. I followed the picture a little more, I guess. I noticed that your legs don't follow what the pictures was supposed to do, but you do conserve the shape of the elephant a lot better. Because obviously your representation is a better elephant than mine. I was trying to do shading based on the picture as well, but I couldn't get, like, shading is something I'm not good at. So you can see that it's just smudges. Try my best in some regards, and I couldn't finish this, so I just didn't. This would be better if I had shading on the sides to block a little more of the light, but that's it. Otherwise, I mean, the overall shape I think is okay. With the exception of this part. Part needs a little more work for me. Yours is definitely more recognizable as a elephant because you can basically take the black dot, take the horns. You have a different perspective on it. You can also see. I don't know. Could be better. Scribbled in shapes, then finding the desired result in a time constraint. Yeah, well, my constraint is I can barely get it. In the case of the elephant, it also shows that I illustrate because I made a focal point. You'll need to explain a little more what focal point means in this concept, though, but... Is it because the elephant is the main object that you're viewing? But... I don't know. Maybe if I fix this, it would make this less curved. Because although in the picture it was curved, very angled. Sometimes you don't think that that's good, or sometimes I look at it as like, that was not very good to draw. Maybe I should have simplified it. So that's that. That's that elephant. Let's go ahead and save these. Means I deliberately pour more detail in a piece of the draw and scribble very fast and rough the rest. To force the eyes in that direction. In this case, it would be the face, correct? You focus heavily on this detail of the elephant, which is the most recognizable. Wait, can you see me point when I'm pointing at this? I don't know if you do. Yeah, okay, yeah. You can see me point. So basically, you saw me. So this is basically the main focal point, and then the rest is a little more rushed, and you can see it because there's a lot more what you would call scribbles and rushed lines. But because the main focus is this looks good, you kind of ignore the rest. Kind of why some people, when you do an animal, you kind of focus on its face or its main body shape rather than the whole of its parts, I guess. Very common to do something like that in illustration. Fair enough. I have the sketchbook here that also mentions it is like, for example, if you draw a shape, you want to emphasize, in sketching at least, you want to emphasize the sort of details that are relevant, and then as you go on, you can start simplifying the shapes as it goes further away from the focal point, I guess. I didn't have time, but you can kind of see the tendency of mine. Well, I can see you have a tendency to sketch animals to some degree. I like what you did with the Picasso, though. Very Picasso. All right, we got 20 more minutes, so let's draw. Just take 20 minutes to draw something. How about that? Actually, let's do a longer drawing. Try the Picasso one day and you'll get the general gesture of a thing. Yeah. I mean, I choose that to inspire you to try it because it's very loose. Do you think I'm just a very loose artist? I got loose morals. I got loose drawings. I got loose. So assuming that I want to draw loosely, right? So first I need to have a reference, because otherwise I'm not going to draw this. If we get an animal, and we put it for 10 minutes. So if I'm going to loosely draw this, I cannot get my pencil back up. Oh, this is the pencil. So obviously 10 minutes is a long time, but I'm doing this just so I get an idea. So I go move that. This doesn't look like a lioness at all. What am I drawing? What is this? What is this monstrosity? Okay, and then we have another lioness over here. Alright, well, that's me not picking up the pencil. That's so weird. Anyway. Thank you, Ambi. Thank you for your time. Hope you have a great day. And enjoy yourself. Well, we certainly got a drawing there. Let's try to figure out how to draw a person. How about that? Huh? Draw a person. Okay. Don't really want I don't want a video though. Okay. So there's using techniques for it. I want to draw a person, not a face though. Draw a human figure. Okay, okay. Present mark drawing. For those who have a fun... okay, mark painting. What is mark? I have no idea what you're... giving me the sort of poses of things. Guess I gotta get you. Okay, so I need to figure out how to do that. So a person is composed of line, circle, circle, line, then leg. No, that's not right. So if I make them too big, they won't fit. We got head, got second, third, fourth, leg, 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 leg. Are these legs super big though? Then we have go here. Then we make a triangle. Down, go down. That's the basic shape of a person. Let's... Oops. Let's try using pencil. So, again, shape, circle, 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 leg, wait, leg, 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 leg. Then there is a triangle that gets made here. There is shape. Then triangle, oblong, circle. Oblong. So circle, circle, circles, circle, circle, egg, no, why? Then it's egg, 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 egg. We make a diagonal line for the leg, line for the leg, second line for the leg, second line for the leg, shoulder, shoulder. I came back from the Lurker's Realm. Welcome back from the Lurker's Realm there, Will. I'm trying to draw figures, or I'm gonna spend the last little bit just getting some practice on being able to draw a human figure. I'm kind of looking at this sketch. Do you have any tips on being able to draw people? Not faces, just people. Let me know. I'm going by basically this thing. You can come back at it. Figure drawing. Only covered models. We'll do 5 minutes. Okay. So this is that. Then there'd be person, person, egg, then the circle, circle, that, okay, then I make the triangle, then I make the curve, do arm, I do arm, and I do hand. Arm, arm, then I do hand. Then I take the shape from it. Very messy though. Kind of keeps the pose though. It would be hard to explain how I do, since this isn't the way I do bodies personally, but I can still try. Sure, I mean, feel free to send me your insight. Any insight from anyone is better than me blindly stumbling into the dark, right? Okay. Try doing it again. Would be that. Then circle, circle, oval. Then because the leg goes here. Whoops, that's too big of an oval. I know, I'm running out of time. Much I can do about it. I think I have to be a little lighter on my line work there. Maybe it's something to do with this pen. I don't know. Those legs are too big. But I initially isn't using circles, rather going by the feeling. I start with a circle for the head, a rectangle or oval or cube for the chest, depending on the character design, and a triangular shape for the hips. Stick is for limbs and circles for articulations. I don't really draw the abdomen when making skeleton of the poses. Okay, so you skip this. You would skip this, I guess. So, go to the next one. Go to pencil. So, we got buff man over here. So you have head. Then instead of doing anything, you do torso. You do torso, torso. Then triangle for pelvis. Then leg, 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 feet, feet. And arm, arm, hand, arm, arm, hand. A tip is that the torso is part around the size of the head. You redraw that. So, got the head. I probably drew too big my head. You have the head. Head is kind of curved. So you make your torso, wider than this then. You make it longer? I imagine you have to make it longer. Then leg. Leg. Then foot. Foot has to be flat. Then leg. Leg back. This foot is not. Not really longer. I think of this. Wait. Head, torso. This is the size of the head. Empty space. Empty space. The head, pelvis, and then the limbs. That may not be easy to understand without a visual representation, I'm afraid. And hand. And hand. Then you add details. Like, for example, here we see that the back is curved, so we would change that. We would see that the arm actually comes here. Fair enough. Maybe I'll try to do it one day in art share if I have motivation. If you feel like it. If you feel like joining us and showing your art, feel free. We are a pretty small community, but I will always enjoy seeing it. Here I can definitely say that the torso is too big, right? Our legs are too far apart from our torso, as opposed to this drawing over here. So, if we wanted to fix it, we'd be like, take these legs, let's move them. There you go. Feels a little better. Beautiful thing about digital art is you can edit that. The space, the torso is fine. Space between the torso and the pelvis. Yeah, that's what I fixed. You can see me right now. I fixed the shape by moving it further. Torso, which I consider the square shape, was too long. And now is better. Even if the pelvis basically signifies a lot more, but that is an easy fix. He's got undergarments. He's got a crotch. Got a beard. Okay, well, we got another shape. This one's... We'll do this one and then I'll probably call it here. We're just practicing this. We do that. We have a square. We have triangle. Then we have leg. Then leg. And then footsies. Have the same, but it's basically on the same angle. Feetsy. We have arm. Have another arm. We have our hand that kind of veers off here. This one goes down. It's here. And this hand goes up. It has a little foam. Head angle needs to be closer to that way. Also, your style looks like a good ref for the guy on the photo, but from a higher angle. Oh, I guess I'm not very good at drawing from pictures then. I was trying to do exactly what I saw in the picture. but you think that my angle is wrong. Try again. Girl. Torso, that is that. Triangle. Leg. Leg. Feet. Leg number 2. Feet. Arm. Arm. Hand. Arm. Arm. Hand. Little device. Yeah. The guy here with the little thingy. Obviously, the one thing you would do is you would go a second pass on it, right? So you have the basic shape, though this is very blurry. Then make another one and go on top of it. A lot cleaner. Obviously here we actually been drawing this, but actually this should be even more because she has her legs like that. Then that's her second pair of legs. Second pair? No. First pair of legs. I don't think she had 2 legs there. 4 legs. She's not a spider. I don't know how that looks. Looks kind of definitely a little rough. This arm has extended itself far longer than it seems because it actually kind of starts here. But anyway, that's going to be drawing for today. Will, because you didn't see it earlier, here's some of my other things I made. They go through them. Scorpion. There's a little cow, a little bird, little things as I'm speed drawing through them. I've been following Ambi's advice about doing practice classes or like practice speed drawings, I guess, so as to be able to get more comfortable with drawing shapes. Don't know if you see any difference from the first few days that I started, but that's what I've been up to. Obviously, some of these take some of these I only have like 30 seconds to do, so I don't have a lot of time. And then there was some negative drawings I was doing earlier as well. A lot of shapes. A lot of shapes. There's definitely a difference, don't worry. Well, that's the hope. Only 11 days in, though. Still got another 19 to go. Don't know if I'll be a Picasso like you wanted me to be, but I'll do the best I can. Right. Time to save these and be done. Guess I can save these as well. Saving everything that I've made so far. Doodle shapes. They're doodle figures. Doodle. We'll call it doodle. Alright. Let's get out of here, huh? Let's close this. Let's close this. Wait, did we just get another shape of the same thing earlier? I wasn't quite paying attention over there. But anyway, I'm gonna head out. Thank you very much for everybody who stopped by. Will, Ambi, DF, company, thank you very much. Very kind of you. I appreciate all the support and all the help. Hope you all have a wonderful day. If you live in a place that celebrates it, don't forget what day is today and pay your respects. See you all next time, and don't forget to stay wild. And if you're listening to this in a recording, then I don't know, pay your respects, but like do it at the proper time, or just have a nice thought about it. Till then, bye bye, and don't forget, you're cool.